Much slower and much thicker edge. There is a slip in place, but that flew past her, absolutely nowhere near her. Sweep shot into the deep, finds the gap between square leg and mid wicket. 2 full on that occasion. Gimani 2 straight as well, and Gaby Lewis helps herself to another boundary.
Full toss dispatched. It's going to be 1 bounce, 4.
An unusual full toss from Inoshi Fernando, and I think that Gaby Lewis was coming down anyway, but there she caught it. It didn't come off cleanly, but she went right through, and mid-off was inside the ring.
Again, finding the outside edge, Gaby Lewis, but the ball is going to win that race. Well, that has gone up very high, and the fielder for a moment thought she might be in with a chance, and that is just a glorious looking strike.
Yeah, it didn't look like she even hit this that hard, did it? Bottom hand came through just in time to lift it, give it the elevation required. And
yeah, and that's nicely played. The Pigeons don't like it much. In a misfield, and it goes for 4. And that's well played. It's going to beat the fielder, and that brings up the 50 for Gaby Lewis. Brings it up with a boundary. It's been a glorious innings so far, this from the young opener.
Gimani back on.
Well, that's clubbed away. Not going to cut that off. And again, pulled away. And again, that's going to be 4. Back-to-back boundaries to open this over as well.
You can see that. That's a great shot there from Lewis.
Into the pitch that time, pulled away, and that's going to be another 4 off the bat of Gaby Lewis.
Bit too short, much shorter than what she intended to bowl. And Lewis has picked it up, and bowling to Gaby Lewis when she's in great form like this.
Full toss given the treatment, and it goes all the way. And Gaby Lewis picks up 6 and moves herself on to 98. And that is it. Gaby Lewis brings up her 100. She holds her arms aloft. She gives Rebecca Stokel a hug, and everyone around Pembroke is on their feet. She lifts her helmet and her bat, points to the crowd. Her family are out here. And what a knock this has been from the young opener. 102 from just 68 deliveries. Steps back in her crease, stand and deliver back over the bowler's head. And Gaby Lewis is not slowing down with the finish line in sight. There was no such thing really as the nervous 90s for her today.
No, not for Gaby Lewis. And she's created space back in the crease there. And she loves going over wide mid-off.
This time steps across, clubs it into the leg side, back-to-back boundaries. And that's well dug out and has pierced that gap. There could only have been 2-3 yards between those two fielders, and she's bisected it perfectly.
If anyone tries that first ball of the innings, there's no way they're getting away with it. Gaby Lewis here has played with one knee on the ground, head straight over the ball and pierced the gap, as Georgie said, that was so small.
Well, there's a misfield again, and they're going to think about coming back for the second. And Gaby Lewis going to have to get her skates on, and she's been run out off the final delivery. She finishes, and she's out for 118 off the very final delivery. What do they say? Don't run on a misfield.
Oh, well, that's it. But Gaby Lewis, her highest career score in international cricket against any country. And certainly one that she'll remember forever.
Yeah, everyone's standing to applaud that knock from the opener.